Hello paper crafters, I have a new video for you that shows a release called the Joy Crafts Flourishes and a few other dies I threw in of Joy Crafts for this, for a total of 6 dies. And this release was created by Janae Todd, and she did a wonderful job, and I'm going to get right to it. So this first die we have right here is 60030005. And with this die, I want to draw attention that these are foam back dies, so there's no holes to push them out with, and they don't emboss. They're strictly a cutting die, and they pop right out with the foam over them. And the first card that Janae made for me was this one. And here are those hearts right there, and a little tilde is peeking out of some circles. To find out the other items and what Janae may have used, please visit her blog. My design team loves to have you visit their blog. And if you go to my blog and look at the right hand side column and swirl down, you will see a list of links to all my design team members. And this one again was Janae Todd, and she will tell you what she used to create these. But I'm selling for today, for this set right here, the hearts that are very lacy. And then if you open it up and you open the card, it says, just sending this little note to let you know that you are in my thoughts and in my heart. May your day be filled with all things beautiful. But look at the heart. That's what I want to draw attention to, and I'm going to bring a nice close-up so you can see how beautifully that heart cuts. And also I'd like to draw attention, you could weave a little bit of ribbon in this heart and tie a little bow in the center if you're good at that, or one of those little floral rosebuds pasted on there. Of course, this card would be good for Valentine's Day, an anniversary card, or a wedding card. Or think of it too for little favors on a table if you made a bunch of these and let them loose, because they are that sturdy that they could be used as little decorations too. Very nice die. The next one we have in the collection is a butterfly, and I know it's a little bit hard to see how this will cut, but in a minute I'll show you. It's number 60030006. And butterflies are always popular, so I predict this one will be too, because it cuts very nicely. It makes this beautiful little guy right here. And I really like what Janae did with this. She took the double and she cut it twice, once out of yellow and once out of a pattern, and here at the body she adhered it, and it makes it look like this butterfly is just like for a real butterfly perched on the corner of this card. And it says, believe and miracles will happen. And there's this beautiful bow on the side. And again, I want to just bring it up close so you can see the details of how nicely that butterfly cuts out and how pretty that is. And then on the inside of the card it says, and I'm going to tilt it a little bit so I can read it because I am upside down here. Be not anxious for your life. Consider the lilies, they grow, they toil not, they spin not, and yet I say unto you that Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed like any of these. So a little religious quote in there about believing. Very pretty card. Okay, the next one, I really like this one. This is number 60030007. And I'm going to call this an Acanthus leaf because in the antique field where I grew up, this is what we called this type of leaf. And I don't think there's anything out there with dies like it, because I could see in my head how this was going to cut out, and it's very pretty. And when you see it too, you're going to really like this die. This makes this leaf right here. And you can see this kind of stocky with the vein leaf that comes out. And again, I got the card upside down. It says Mother. I think this is an electronic die cut, this right here. It looks it to me, the way it's cut. And I think I think Janae might have handmade that or cut that out electronically and then manipulated the paper. But again, go to her blog and she will let you know, and email me if you're looking for any of the items. I might have them or be able to get them for you. So again, that leaf, and it's so pretty, and I'm going to bring that up close so you can just see how nicely that cuts, and it's very different. There's nothing like that. So if you had 4 of these in a corner, that would make a very nice background too. You don't always have to just use it with a floral. And inside it says, for a mother's heart and a mother's faith and a mother's steadfast love were fashioned by the angels and sent from God above. I am blessed to call you mother. So this was a beautiful Mother's Day card, or maybe a birthday card for your mother or whatever, just a card to send your mom. The next one is this one right here, little swirly leaf, which are always popular too. It is number 60030008. And this one cuts out a really kind of quaint little card right there. And it is this squirrely Q right here. And that has endless possibilities upon what you could use that for. You could use it like Janae did with florals. You could have a bunch of them and put them all over as a background. You could put them definitely as, you could, I think, make those kind of like in a pattern, like a circle, to go around a circle, or to the side of a circle like Janae did when she colored this cute little girl with the present in her hand. It's a very nice die. It's got a lot you could do with that. And inside, wishing you a birthday that is special as you are. And then you can see inside what she did with these dies here. There's one going this way and one going the opposite way. And you can just see how pretty that is for that kind of effect too, to focus on the center of a greeting. Sorry about Buddy's dog here. I'm near his bed here on the floor where the sunlight comes in the window, so got a little bit of it here. But who doesn't love Buddy, right? Okay, so here is another one. This one is really sweet. This is Small Roses, and it's a set of the 3 petals and the leaves right there. And this is number, I want to draw the attention to the back too, because it kind of shows how they put it together. It's 6003/0009. And I'm going to bring this up close because there are directions, but I want you more to see how they're doing it. So they start with, they cut the die, and here it shows you cutting the die out, and then it shows you manipulating the die, kind of bending it and putting it upon itself, the 3 sets, and then interposing them on each other, and then making the flower like that. So you would need a good adhesive there, and just manipulating this to make it dimensional. And it looks here like they cut it out on pink cardstock and then colored the edges. So it's a little bit of manipulation, but that's the kind of dies that I usually sell really well. People like to make things with their hands. And wait till you see what Janae did with this. You're going to want this die too. She made this card, and these are the little small roses, and she made beautiful ones with that. So I'm going to bring these up really close so you can look at them and see how well that die cuts and can be manipulated into making some beautiful roses. And you just put the little petals in between there, and you get a really nice effect with that. Flowers are hot, flower dies are hot, and dimensional flower dies are even hotter. People like to create with their hands, and they like to make things. These are the things when we save in our shoe boxes and put away. 50 years from now, they'll be collectible, and certain people will be looking for certain people's names because they made products. And I'm serious. I have collections of paper things that I saved when my parents had antique stores, and the handmade things are gorgeous, and I keep them in a very safe place so they don't get exposed to moisture and the elements of sunshine or any kind of things that can damage them. But they're very collectible. Paper collectibles are great, and we're making the antiques of the future. That's one of the sayings on my blogs. Every once in a while people question what I mean by that, and I believe that people, when they make things like that, and people who treasure them, it'll be treasured for years. So this is a lovely card. It says dance, and there's a little ballerina girl there, and inside it says, work as if you don't need the money, love as if you've never been hurt, dance as if no one is watching, live life to the fullest, you only have one chance at it. And that is so true. Again, those flowers, I think you'll really enjoy those for people who like to work with the flowers. And the last one, which I held the whole release for because it was out of stock with my supplier. I didn't order enough. I knew I didn't order enough when I saw what Janae made with this die, and I had to wait till it came back in supply so I'd have at least enough for a decent release. It is number 6002, we have a 2 this time, -0095, and it's still a Joy Crafts die, but it's a dimensional die, and you can see, I'll bring this up a little bit so you can see what they made with this die. Here's the die, cuts out, and it makes a little dimensional purse. Now I'm going to show you some of the things that Janae made with this, and I fell in love with these. These are the little bags she made, and they're dimensional. And you can open, I'm going to show you, see in there? Put a little gift in there. Janae had some good ideas. Let me see her note here. She liked these too. She went on and on about these. She said she kept seeing them as name or place cards at a dinner event, for a brunch, for putting little pieces of candy in there, or little mints, or she also said as a little girl's birthday you could put a little toy jewelry in it, or a baby shower filled with mints. As she said, the uses were endless, and I just think I agree. And I like anything dimensional. I like boxes and bags and things like that. So here's, I'm showing it all around. Well, she made me another one. I'm going to show you this one. This is a little brown one. Very cute. Very cute, kind of fallish. You could put some little candy corns in there. Leave them on your co-worker's desk. How cute would that be? Here's another one, kind of a modern kind of mode, made with paper. And again, you just open it up and you can think whatever you like to slip in there. That would be a little cute little gift. One of those little Hershey chocolates would fit in there. Wouldn't that be sweet? So then to hand somebody a Hershey chocolate, but to hand them a little Hershey chocolate in that. And then she wanted to show me what she meant by the tags to use for parties or little dinner parties, and I'll try to show this because my camera doesn't go that way, but here is a little baby and it says baby shower, and then you take the little bag right here that says blue and it says baby boy, and you put that on the table. So now you have this on the table with this in front of it, and what a nice little shower decoration that would be. And you can just kind of see here where it says baby boy, how she put that on there. And again, that bag, open it up and put your little whatever gifts you want in there. These are sturdy. These aren't coming apart. You see me manipulate them. Look, I'm going to town with these, and they do nicely stay together. If you're interested, I'm kind of interested to ask Janae, what kind of adhesive did she use on these? Because it's really, I don't see a stitch of it or a piece of it. It held really well. Then she did another one, and it says beautiful, and it's a breast cancer awareness cancer survivor dinner. And here's a little tag to go on the table. And then it says fight and win, and she made this little purse and put the little cancer survivor ribbon there for pink for breast cancer ribbon. And this is really sweet. At my school, one of the teaching assistants does a big benefit for breast cancer awareness, and I know she would love this idea to make these little purses, and she would find something pink to put in there. I know she would, and she could sell these at her little fair that she does to raise money. But that's so pretty, and again, you have it on the table with this little tent topper there. And she also made another pink one, and I thought this would go with the breast cancer survivor one too. It's the person's name, Claire, and the little rosebud. This was the kind of little rosebud I was talking about that would go on that heart really well, I think, back the first die I showed. And again, they open nice and easy. Pop your little gift in there. Some pink jelly beans. So the last one I saved, it was a holiday one, and here's the little for the table. It's any holiday party, just change the paper and the dedications, and then here's the little bag that goes with it, and it says Noel on it. It's got a little ribbon attached with some holiday paper, looks like mistletoe, and you can see the back of the bag, and again I'll show you all around, and you just open it up like that. So that's it. I hope you enjoy this release. It's a fun release. I think you'll have a lot of different things. There's a lot of different elements to this one. We shook it up a little bit, and something for everybody. And for those of you who like variety, you have it in this release. So please visit my blog, dutchpapercrafts.blogspot.com, to order, and the prices and ordering information are all there. Most of you already know how to do it, but for those of you who are new, that's where you have to go to find out how to buy from me. Hope you enjoyed this video, and take care, everyone. For those of you in the States, stay cool. For my foreign friends that are across the other side of the world, stay warm. Hope you're all doing well. Bye-bye.